For our coverage of COVID-19, a Valley healthcare worker recovered after being diagnosed with COVID-19. This morning, he's opening up about what it was like, how he spread it to his husband, and what he wants everybody to know. For Ricardo Molina, it all started one day back in March when he wasn't feeling himself.
It was something like, your body was fighting it.
So he went for a coronavirus test and
Sure enough, 2 days later, they said you have the virus and stay home.
Not easy for this active guy who lives in Mesa with his husband and 2 dogs. For Ricardo, it was the body aches and headaches, but the fever was the worst part of it.
I think my lowest was around 100 and the highest was 104.8. And that was getting a little scary there. It was pretty disgusting. You'd wake up and just as if you jumped into a pool, just soaking wet.
Ricardo works at a rehab facility and stayed home for 3 weeks to make sure he was no longer contagious.
You work in healthcare. You're used to taking care of people. Was it odd for you to have the tables turned and have somebody take care of you?
It was definitely odd. My husband was the one who was my primary caregiver.
His husband eventually contracting coronavirus himself. 3 months later, both men have fully recovered, but worry about the possible long-term effects.
We see so many people out and about not wearing masks, going to places where there's a lot of people. You know, you're someone who has had the coronavirus and survived it. So when you see that, what does it make you think?
Just be considerate of others. You don't know what the health is for others out there.
What do you think is the solution? Do you think people should be wearing masks in public?
I think if you're going to be going to like the grocery stores, of course, or somewhere in public, I just be safe. I absolutely think so.
Now, Ricardo says that he and his husband did their best to distance from each other. Ricardo even avoided his 2 dogs when he first got it and isolated himself inside a bedroom. But as we saw, his husband still got it. Thankfully, they're both doing okay this morning and just grateful to have survived this.
Absolutely.